Welcome to The Perspective. This is, what is today?
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday?
Yeah.
Odd. Okay.
I know I'm not wearing pink. I'm sorry.
Oh, neither am I. My hair's pink, though. So does that count?
I guess.
A little bit?
Yeah.
My name's McCall.
I'm Mima.
I'm producer Butters.
And we got to chat about, hiccups.
The worst thing in the world.
Absolutely.
I don't get them often, but when I do, it's like, it's the worst.
It wrecks my whole life.
So what I've learned, how I get the hiccups is if you eat way too fast.
I'm really impressed with you for observing that, because I have only ever noticed when I get the hiccups, I'm just very angry. And so I assume that it's just like, oh, McCall hasn't been angry for a really long time. Better give her the hiccups.
So
maybe.
So a list of triggers is like emotional stress or excitement.
Oh.
Stretching of the stomach as it may occur after overeating, drinking carbonated beverages, or swallowing air. Abrupt temperature changes.
I think you just did it. I'm pretty sure you just did it.
Alcohol, binging, and smoking.
Oh.
So, I can see how I think drinking a lot of water really fast probably would do it too.
Could, yeah.
Because kind of intake of air.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so weird to me. And then they always hit in the most awkward situations. I'm sure it has to play in with that, like anxiousness, like you were saying, nervousness.
And mine are so loud.
Oh,
mine aren't loud, but they're painful. Like for me, hiccups are painful. But for me, I've noticed I get them when I'm hungry.
Oh,
and then that's why I get hangry.
Interesting. Yeah, because then it just like triggers you off.
Get them because I ate too fast because I was hangry.
I don't know that I should have said that phrase. I don't know.
What did you just say?
Said it triggers you off. I don't know what that means. I said it and then all right. See, mine aren't normally super loud. I just hate how unpredictable they are. Like, I wish I could 4 count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish I could do that and figure out when they were going to hit so I could at least time it out. I feel like they hit with no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, they just hit.
Just random.
I have a friend that has the hiccups constantly. Like we'll just be like sitting chatting and then she'll just be like, ah!
Interesting.
And then, like she'll get 2 more and then she'll stop and then like an hour later it hits again.
So
weird.
I have
weird.
Dustin's sister is the same thing for her, and she'll randomly get them, and it's like 3, and then they go away for a while.
Yeah,
and then it comes back randomly. Mine, it's like they'll go away for a minute, and then they get super bad, and it's like a super short period of time, and it's always when I'm recording like a commercial or something. And so I will be trying to just continue, and all of a sudden it's like that, and it just
must be the
ruins.
anxiety and the stress of doing the commercial.
Could
or
be
recording of things.
Could be that totally makes sense. And then I just get angry, and it makes me more anxious. I'm sure my heart rate's like 165. It's like, dude, you got to get it done right now. Too bad. Get wrecked. Not gonna happen. Mm-hmm. But a couple years ago, I had the hiccups, and I had them for, I don't know, maybe 2.5 hours or something. And I went and talked to Craig across the hall. And I said, Craig, I'm either going to cut out my voice box or I'm leaving. I have the hiccups. I can't get them to go away. And he said, oh, just drink some water and put your head upside down. I was like, great. So I did that. Felt like I was going to drown. Turns out you could drown that way, but they went away.
So you did it?
Yeah.
You did it while at work?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you do that?
Just like right here. I was just like standing right here. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think I have a video of it. I think I posted it on TikTok. I'll find it.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll send it to you.
Cool.
But
well, that's what I've told you that before too. When you had the hiccups before, I was like, hey, just drink water upside down.
Nah, they just go away eventually.
See, and I remember growing up, people in my life, because looking back, this was not a great thing. So I'm not going to like, are you okay? What's happening?
I'm just dying of heat.
I think he's overheating.
I was like, you're like punching the air. I don't know that obviously makes you, hiccups go away if you do this a lot. So I will keep names anonymous because I'm pretty sure this is like, super dangerous if this happens. But I had somebody that I knew who, if like babies got the hiccups, they would like pinch their nose and cover their mouth. And because, you're supposed to hold your breath. But I look at that, I'm like, that's death. Like, you can't. That's not okay. Don't do that.
That's
do that.
abuse.
Don't do that to children.
I'm pretty sure the baby's going to be like, what is going on?
I know. And more hiccups because more anxiety. It's like, just let the kid self-regulate and figure it out. But I remember that. And I was like, oh, yeah. I mean, I never did it, but I just remember being like, oh, totally. Yeah. Hold your breath, kid, child, baby, 3 months old. Figure it out. Like, I don't know, dude. I hate the hiccups.
Let me suffocate you because you have the hiccups.
Dude, I don't.
Yeah, right?
I know. I'm trying to think.
Terrible.
I'm trying to think right now. Dustin and I, we've been together for 9 years, and I don't know that I've ever seen him have the hiccups.
Maybe you just weren't there.
I mean, I could be not there.
Maybe,
I'm gonna have to ask him.
Maybe he's like me. Like, I don't get the hiccups often, but when I do, they suck.
Dude, and it's like, for me, I don't get the hiccups very often either, but they go through these spurts where it's like no hiccups, and then there's 4 months of hiccups, maybe every other day.
Oh no,
It makes me so mad.
that never happens. No, for me, it's when I'm really hungry,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's not every single time. I think it's usually after I hit the point of being hangry, I get the hiccups, and then I get even more hangry.
Well, maybe I'll have to talk to my doctor about this because this is very interesting to me.
I mean, there are people that actually get the hiccups just
The
like that.
The
The hiccups.
The
and
herplerps.
actually, they never go away. Like that's their life now.
It would
No.
be that would be the worst.
It
like
would.
the worst. I mean, there's other things that would be way worse. I know. Okay, death, get it. Arm cut off, also get it. Those would also be awful. Insomnia, that would be terrible.
Insomnia sucks.
does suck.
So I've been watching. We started a new show last night. Speaking of insomnia and terrible things, we started this new show. I think it's All Things Fall Apart. Maybe is what it's called. Christian Bale's in it. Be very cautious. I think it's rated R. So, I mean, take that for what it's worth. But the guy's got insomnia, and he's had insomnia for a year. He hasn't slept for an entire year. And so it starts like him losing weight, and he's at like 120 pounds when the movie starts. But he started, oh, dude, it is crazy. Dustin found an article that had movies of actors who had to lose a bunch of weight for the role. And this was one of them. Like, he looks like a skeleton. It's outrageous. So insomnia, top tier of things I would not want.
Insomnia is the worst,
Yeah.
especially like my experience with it is I can't take certain medications for night because it counteracts.
Oh, interesting.
So even though my body is shut down, my brain is still working. So it's kind of like I don't know, would it be like
It's like a stimulant almost.
Yeah.
It becomes a stimulant.
yeah. So when I wake up, when my body like wakes up, my brain has been working all night. I get a migraine.
Fair. Yeah, I get that.
It's the worst.
That
So-
sucks. See, I'm grateful. I don't think I've ever really struggled with insomnia.
Must be nice.
Well, I did not sleep well last night, and I don't know if it's because I was watching the movie and I was like, oh yeah, I also have insomnia. Come on, brain, we're gonna stay up. But it's like I think it took me 2-ish hours to go to sleep last night, and so it was like 4 hours and change of sleep, which is awful.
You know you have insomnia when you're up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and then go to bed
Yeah,
because you can't sleep.
yeah.
Yep. I've actually laid in bed tossing and turning
Ugh.
until the sun comes up, and then I'm like, well, I'm up. I might as well go
May
run.
as well just get up.
Oh, see, I've learned now that if I haven't fallen asleep within an hour, then I'm getting up and doing something.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well-
I gotta go do something and then try it again.
Yeah. And that's what they say. Like, if you lay down and you're laying down for longer than, I think it's maybe half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. I don't remember what the time period is. And you haven't fallen asleep, you're supposed to get up and go like walk around and like reset because it becomes like a comfort thing.
That's what I do now.
Yeah.
I have to get out of the bed.
Yeah.
because-
You have to.
I can't just sit in the bed and watch TV or
right.
do something. I gotta go do something else to get my mind off of whatever it is.
So this is an interesting study that has been coming out. I can't remember when it came out, but they talk about how you're supposed to have the separation of your bedroom and your like eating area and your living quarters. Like it's all supposed to be separate because your brain starts to associate your bed with activities outside of sleep.
See, that is my thing.
Yeah. And so it's this rewiring of brain so that your bed is your sleep place.
Yes.
And this is where I struggle because I don't have a kitchen table. Okay. I eat on my couch sometimes. I eat in my bed sometimes. And it depends on how late it is at night when I'm eating. And so if it's a night that, I don't know, 7 o'clock or something, we're eating dinner, we'll just go eat in the bedroom. And then I'm sitting on my bed eating dinner and it takes me forever to go to sleep. Forever. But if I'm sleeping or eating out on my couch and then I go back into my bedroom, it's fine.
It's so weird to me.
It is.
You eat in your bedroom.
Oh, that's not weird.
You've been to my house,
yes.
Mima, and you know that I have a kitchen, and then I have a place where we eat, and then I have the living room, and that's where you watch TV, and then I have my bedroom. I do have a TV in there, but I have no idea how long it's been since it's been on. I never watch TV in my room because my room is a place where I go to sleep.
Right.
And that works for me.
And that's awesome.
It's just weird to me that, like, I don't know.
Other people
you
don't.
Eat in, I don't know. I don't like eating in the living room. I will do it every now and again.
Right.
Because the table is completely trashed.
Yeah. I feel that. That's why I don't have a table.
Look, I clean it off, and then literally 12 hours later, it's already full again. So, anyways, it's just a fun process of trying to clean that off. But, yeah, I generally like to eat in the kitchen on the table. I like to watch TV in my living room, and I like to sleep in my bedroom without a TV.
You know, I think I want to start creating those like designated zones a little bit better. We've started eating on the couch more because again, I don't have a table. I got a piano, I got a sort of an open space, and then I got a couch. So like I could put a table there, but I feel like it would be way too crowded if I put a table in it's very small. It's really not that big of a space. So it would have to be like a pub style table, which would be a dream. But I don't have it. I don't have one right now.
Do you not have a bar?
No. So my island that I have in my kitchen, we couldn't put a bar because our fridge door wouldn't open.
Oh.
Because it's just a small little space.
What about the other ends?
Nope. Because then the cabinets wouldn't open. There's just enough room to be able to like.
So you have cabinets on all four sides?
Yeah. I mean, the one side is basically like a big open doorway.
So you could have put it there?
No. Because of the way that the cabinets, like, there's the pantry cabinet. I'm like trying to pantry cabinet on this back. There's a little wall with the air return underneath it. And then there's the open doorway for the front room area. So it's this big open, I'm like punching the camera, sorry. But it's this big open doorway. And then right next to that open doorway is cabinet. So the open doorway, we could have a little lip right there. But in order to have that, it doesn't give us the clearance in between the doorway and the counter to be able to meet like egress or whatever.
So you'd have to make your island smaller.
Yeah.
So you could fit it in there.
Yeah. But at that point, it would become like this big, and then I couldn't use it to like cut things or whatever. But I really want to do like a behind the couch table, one of those like taller tables that you can just lean up against it. I would love to do one of those. My dogs are like acrobats though, and they already use things like a gymnasium. So I don't want to put a table up there and have them jump on my table. I would be so mad. But Teasel would love to be able to look out the window. So maybe it's a reason to get one.
Maybe.
I'm not going to. See, this is another thing that drives producer Butters crazy. Dogs. He loves dogs. But dogs in homes, on beds.
Or couches.
On couches. Out. Tapped. My couches exist for my dogs.
Mine too.
My bed also exists for my dogs.
Mine too.
My dogs live such a short life. It's like, why would I not give them the opportunity to like enjoy it?
They make dog beds.
Yeah, well, they look at them and they think it's nice, and then they jump up and cuddle directly
Make
up
it
against
look like
me.
a regular bed.
Yeah, sis doesn't believe that. Sis believes in stealing your body heat.
Well, if you set the boundaries before,
Oh man,
they
we
start
tried. We tried.
you have to stick to it.
Nah. I'll stick with boundaries at other places.
Yeah. I mean,
Absolutely not.
You know, they say that people that let their dogs sleep on the bed with them live longer.
Oh man.
That's fine.
So-
I'm good.
I know. I was like, dang it. Rough.
Well,
Yeah, apparently it helps you with stress and blood pressure.
I believe
something
stress.
like that.
I believe stress and blood pressure go down with that.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Any final thoughts on dogs, hiccups, and personal boundaries?
no, we didn't get to the technology part, so I
Yeah.
guess we'll save that for Monday.
We'll
We
save
will
it. We'll
talk
save it for Monday. We'll talk technology. I'm sure we'll have more technology
Yes.
glitches before then that we can
I'm
talk
sure
about.
we will.
There's always technology glitches.
All right. And this has been